What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jake Dufner, and we do some crazy things on this channel most of the time. Actually, I should say every time, because we're just absolute savages. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, baby. We just hit 600,000 subscribers, and every day we try to make the world a little bit better of a place, okay? There's a lot of darkness, a lot of evil in the world, and we just like to show the little bit of light and just, make people just a better person. So, in order for us to solve unsolved cases and bring justice to unsolved cases in this world, in order to do that, I decided that we're going to be taking a look into real crimes that are solved or that have been caught on camera, dissect them together with you guys, and just be better at, understanding why or when or who does these types of crimes. This way, we can take the information from these videos and implement them to either your own lives or the lives of unsolved cases. So before this video goes down, though, I need to let you guys know that the merchandise, the Valentine's Day merchandise, is about to sell out. There's literally only like a few of them left, and Valentine's Day is coming soon. So if you haven't copped them yet, they'll be the first link in the description, and I'll give you guys a code too. You can use Valentine13 at checkout, and you'll have 10% off. Use the code Valentine13 for 10% off, and cop this now. There's only a few left, so hurry up. All right, so today we got 8 most disturbing things caught on dash cam footage. Now, huge shout out to Chilling Scares. They got 202k subs. Everybody go give them a subscription right now, because they really do post some awesome stuff. But we're going to be using this footage to analyze what the hell happens with these crazy psychos in the real world. So 8 most disturbing things caught on dash cam footage. Let's freaking get it, baby. Let's freaking get it.
In this first video, the dashcam footage from a truck caught the exact moment an ambush took place. The video clearly shows as multiple people alongside the highway use an improvised roadblock made of tree branches to force drivers to stop. The people responsible were multiple illegal immigrants angered by a recent demolition of a makeshift camp they had set up. As soon as the truck stopped, they would climb the guardrail and throw multiple sticks, rocks, and even lumps of concrete at the driver.
Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. What? Yeah, I said that wrong, but you know.
Luckily, the driver would make it past the roadblock, though he would claim that in the moment he feared for his life, and unfortunately he would receive multiple wounds from items thrown through the windshield that would ultimately require him to seek medical attention.
Wow. First of all, when I went to college and, my whole adolescence, I studied the human brain because I was so obsessed with psychopaths and murderers and stuff like that. I must say I never really got into, group crimes as much. I don't know why. I just wasn't as interested. So, be able to profile such a massive audience right there, or perpetrators, it looked like there was probably like 100 people there. Let's go back for a second. It literally looked like, look, there's got to be at least 30 people there. So I have no idea how to profile this. I don't even know how people are going to get caught. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's going to be a group of people that have common interest towards one thing, but I don't know what that common interest is. The guy said that it is immigrants. I don't know if they're all from the same country. Maybe that's a way you can kind of profile it. And I just don't know how to profile a case like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, though, about this first. Oh, holy crap. There's like, oh my god, what is this, Fortnite? This is what happens when I land in Call of Duty lobbies. I land at one place, the entire map lands on me. Dude, what? How do you even, dude, I can't even get like 5 people to come hang out with me. How the hell do they get like 40 people to do the same crime at the same time? Unbelievable.
This footage takes place at 1:30 a.m. on a Sunday, and it features dashcam footage of a car traveling along a quiet stretch of road in the country. As the car approaches an intersection, a hooded man can be seen standing with his head bowed in the middle of the road. As the car gets closer, the man can be seen attempting to walk in front of it, forcing the driver to stop. And that's when the man can be heard screaming as he lunges towards the car, which of course would force the
Easy. I mean, this I can profile all day long.
Driver to step on the gas and get out of there.
Let's see. Yeah, one man roadblock, easy. This is a man that's not an organized criminal. He's doing this at despair. He's at a low point in his life. He probably has some sort of like distress that just recently happened, maybe like a fight with a wife or loss of a kid, so anything like that was distressful. He's by himself. He looks like a white male, and he's doing this out of being at his all-time lowest. That's why it's so important to understand these things, because simply just talking to somebody, relating to them, sympathizing with them, understanding them, and just befriending people can really bring someone like this man, for instance, from this dark place in his life right now at what he thinks his all-time lowest, and you can change his life. You know, an hour before this happened, when he was contemplating it, sitting on a bench, if someone just sat down next to him and just befriended him, this would have never happened. You know what I mean? Or it could have never happened. So that's why it's so important to understand the world. Nobody's born evil. Nobody's born evil, but they get lost in this cruel world, and they fight and they do stupid things because they're so absorbed by the darkness, which is clearly what happened with this guy. And you can see with his delay, look, he hesitated. This confirms my analysis. Look, he's hesitating. We stopped right here. This guy's hesitating. If this was something that he really wanted to do out of just pure viciousness, it would have been done already.
The driver claims that after the encounter, he would frantically try to call and warn his wife, who was traveling on the same road about a minute behind him. Unfortunately, he wasn't quick enough, which would cause his wife to experience the exact same encounter. To this day, the couple claims they were unsure of whether the man was trying to rob them, take their cars, or hurt them in some way or another.
No, he was trying to rob you, idiot.
This next footage takes place on a dark and isolated road. It starts out with nothing out of the ordinary, when, just as the car rounds a bend, an out-of-place figure wearing a suit with a briefcase and an umbrella comes into frame. And directly after, another identical man can be seen. The men would retreat into the long grass, where suddenly it's clear there are multiple men looking identical to each other.
Whoa! Yo, I get the chills going through me, brother. Oh, man, I had the chills going all the way through me right now, like up my neck. This is like my biggest fear. I've done some you guys know I've done some crazy things. I've been to the craziest haunted places, scariest places. I've come face to face with killers in real life. But this right here is my biggest fear. Being by myself at like night or something, and like a cult or like a group, a huge organization of like people dressed the same way, like this is my biggest fear. It's so scary to me. Look at this.
They seem to have been startled by the vehicle, as if they had been caught, when suddenly, further down the road, yet another figure can be seen, this one holding a flare. It's still unclear what happened next, or what the driver truly witnessed that night. Though, many believe the driver had drove right in the middle of a cult, taking part in a ritual of some sort.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a cult. Dude, this is scary as hell, baby. But what? Wait. So why did that other car leave? I don't know if I'm buying it. I think it's set up. Because if they were so startled with his vehicle coming around the corner, why was that other vehicle just cruising by and they didn't do anything about it, you know? I don't know.
In this video, you can see the dashcam footage of a parked vehicle in the middle of an October day in 2014. From the audio, it's clear someone is inside the car, as you can hear the window roll down, followed by the driver saying how creepy something is. And that's when you realize what the driver is talking about, as you can see a man wearing a disturbing looking mask walk around the vehicle. According to the driver, there were 5 others with the same mask on not visible from the dashcam. Though, even still, it's clear the driver thinks it's a joke, as you can hear her laughing. But that's when the masked men break one of the car's windows and proceed to rob the driver of all her valuables. The whole while, horrifying screams from the driver can be heard.
Consumers are facing during the decline in the U.S. economy. The Internal Revenue Service may now be extending settlement for consumers and back taxes.
Where'd you get it?
This may result in back taxes.
You gotta be stupid, lady. You gotta be stupid.
Where did you get them?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Ensure your financial stability during this
What the heck
decline.
did you get in the car?
Take down this number now. 800-639-9690. That's 800-639-9690. If you have access to the IRS,
right in front of this man, too.
anymore. The IRS will not be accepting reduced settlements.
This guy's not even helping. What a loser. You're a loser, guy. Yo, I gotta say one thing. I understand it was a coping mechanism for the lady in the front seat or whatever. She wanted to try to defuse the situation, or in her head she was thinking like, yo, this isn't real. This can't be happening to me. On the inside, I know she was scared as hell. She's like, oh my gosh. But in order for her to, you know, show that she's not scared and kind of try to defuse the situation, she was trying to persuade herself it's a joke. So she rolls on the window and she's like, ha ha ha, you know, her nervous laugh. Oh my God, where'd you get those? Trying to make conversation and just try to like de-escalate the situation. I understand why she did it, but I'm telling you guys, never do that ever, because like I said, this world is freaking crazy, man, and you have no idea what people are thinking. Yeah, if everybody was, you know, on the same wavelength, then sure, that would never happen. But unfortunately, there's some psychos, some crazy people in the world. They resort to this kind of stuff because they're lost in the darkness. It's just how it is. So never do what she did, okay? I know you want to try to de-escalate stuff, but don't do it. And this guy's a loser for walking away and letting it happen, by the way.
This footage was taken in the middle of the night in a desolate field located in Saudi Arabia. Almost right away, you can see as the driver is slowly approaching a white figure that looks to be holding a cane off in the distance.
I would run
As the
that
footage
bitch over.
progresses, the white figure starts limping towards the vehicle, and after a few seconds, the driver can be heard panicking. After a while longer, the figure continues to move towards the driver. And now obviously terrified, the driver can be heard yelling commands at the figure that can basically be translated to back up and get away from my car. Near the end of the video, the figure can be heard making a shrieking noise directed at the driver. The video itself is no doubt disturbing, and it's still unclear what the driver had actually caught on video that night.
Dude, hit her now! I want to know where this took place. I want to go to that road right now. See it for myself. Yeah, hit her. Dude, she's creepy as hell. Yeah, reverse. That's what I would be saying too. What are you doing? Oh my God! Look at her go. She's walking like a Simpson. Why are you screaming as if you're not in a vehicle? Dude, I feel like someone's like watching me right now. Look, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got a doll back there. Ball sack brought that here, and I don't know why he did. He just left it here. I'm probably gonna burn that tonight. That thing creeps me out, man. I turn all the lights off so I can film these videos, and like, I look back and she's just staring at me. Why is that doll here, ball sack? Like, get that out of here. Anyways, let's keep going.
This footage comes from a police cruiser's dash cam, and in the footage, you can see as 3 officers are attempting to assist the owners of a car that had broken down on the side of the road. Though, as the footage progresses, the officers look behind them as if to react to a noise. And that's when all of them desperately try to get out of the way of a car coming straight towards them at an extremely high speed. The car would barely miss the officers and come to a screeching halt further down the road. The driver of the vehicle was discovered to be intoxicated 26-year-old Cedric Keith Henson Jr. Though the parked vehicles would receive serious damage, luckily no one was hurt.
This, my friends, is why you should never impair yourself before you get into a vehicle. You should never impair yourself in general in life. I'm a strong believer that I love my mindset. I love thinking clearly and understanding the world around me and just walking on my journey and having a laser focused vision. And that's why I personally have never drank alcohol or I've never done any type of drug. I get why people do it, but if you do decide to do it, just never get behind a wheel. Don't do it. It's the stupidest thing you can do. I know you think that you can do it and you can handle it and and you might think you're cool at the moment, impressing a girl or something. Whatever the reason is, it's not worth it because those people have a family. You have a family. You're just going to cause a lot of grief and a lot of just, it's just not worth it, man. Don't ever drink and drive or smoke and drive, whatever you do. Wow.
Back in 2016, a sort of killer clown phase would shake Americans for a few months.
Is this Doodlebop?
It basically consisted of multiple people dressing up in clown costumes. For many, the motive was simply to scare people, though others would actually rob and even kidnap people. And during that time, in 2016, a family would drive home in South Yorkshire late at night when their dashcam would capture a clown step out in front of their vehicle. The clown would proceed to just stand there and wave, until after a few seconds, the clown would sprint towards the vehicle. The driver of the vehicle would desperately go in reverse, until finally going back in drive, forcing the clown to get out of the way.
Dude, this gotta be Stromedy, bro. It has to be. Stromedy's been hunting clowns since day one, baby. Nah, this is the scary part about it though, because I know a lot of it is a prank. It's just kids that think it's funny to put clown costumes on, but it gives criminals a way to like disguise themselves. Like, oh no, look, everybody's doing it. It's just a funny prank, and just end up slitting your throat. You know, like it's just scary. You never know who's like genuine and who's not. Look at this. Could be a prank, haha, funny, but it's not really funny because what if it's not a prank? You know what I mean? That's why it's always good to just be cautious. These clown things.
This video shows the dashcam footage of a police cruiser located in Texas. In the video, you can see as the car in front of the police cruiser suddenly swerves and brakes in an attempt to avoid an object on the road. As the cruiser gets closer, it's revealed that the object is a woman lying passed out on the road. Luckily, Sergeant Scott would stop to help the woman by waking her up and getting her on her feet. The woman was overall suspected of having been intoxicated when she ran her car into a nearby ditch and walked back up the road just to pass out moments later. What's terrifying is just how many times she had been almost ran over prior to Sergeant Scott stopping to help her.
Wow. This is another prime example of why you just don't impair yourself before you drive. If you're gonna do something stupid like that to your body, do it with friends and family in a safe environment. Man, people are just playing games with their life. It's not good. This gives me the chills, man. This gives me the chills. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. The world is a crazy place. Instead of sitting home and saying, ah, no, bad guy, stay away from me, we need to understand what happens. This one was more so just crazy stuff that was caught on video. I don't really understand the profile behind it. A lot of it might have been set up or scripted, and a lot of the other ones were just like police cam footage, which was just crazy stuff happening. I don't know, but huge shout out to Chilling Scares because he makes dope videos. Yeah, man. If you guys liked the video, make sure you drop a like right now. If you're new to the channel, also please do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. We just hit over 600,000 subscribers, which is nuts. It's literally crazy. So join the journey, join the walk of light, because we're walking into a dark world and we're just gonna shine as much light as possible. That's the goal. Also, once again, merchandise is about to sell out. If you want Valentine's Day limited edition merch, get it now. First link in the description. You can use the code Valentine13 at checkout for 10% off. I love you guys, and I'll see ya.